Sorry guys, it seems like I'm excluding you, and I really am. This is all about females. The app is called Buildher. It's an app that helps women build genuine professional relationships. Fun facts about me, I'm a sorority girl. I wanted to be a fashion designer. I love food. This was the best experience ever. I love dancing. My favorite number is 9, and I have a podcast called The Anti-Socialites. Oh, and I'm nervous. So here's our agenda for today. We have the UX portion and the UI. And I don't have a client, but I do have a why. Women's odds of professional advancement is 15% lower than men's. That's a problem. Women need help building a professional networks because professional networks are vital in the levels of support and advancement in one's professional career. Hypothesis, if successful, Buildher will connect like-minded women at the first point of contact, and we will know this by significant increase in adoption rate and referral length. Let me get rid of that typo. So, start with the competition. What is everybody else doing? No one is focusing solely on women, but there are professional apps, and Elevate is a women-only focused website, which is more like a grouping, not necessarily like a networking app or anything like that. So, start with the research. Talked to a few ladies, and I put out some surveys, 146 and 6 interviews conducted virtually and in person. Qualitatives. Women are I'm nervous. 68% of women are looking to collaborate when connecting with other women. It's lonely at the top if you don't bring someone with you, says Alicia Reese. 54% of women find it frustrating trying to build genuine relationships. People are different online than they are in person. Big personalities versus online. In person are not the same. We care what people think. It's hard putting yourself out there. Who wants to feel rejected? 46% of women struggle with their follow-up after making professional connections. My follow-up is 10% or less. I will follow someone on social media, but that's just that. There's no way to hold each other accountable after. Took all that data and created this amazing wall, and some of the administration could see that it's an infinity map. It's a wall of sticky notes. But the pains that I gathered from there are making genuine connections, following up after making new connections, and finding mentors in industry. Those sticky notes and all that data created my persona. Her name is Failed to Follow Up Faye. Her follow-up is so bad, and she really needs to work on it. As you can see in her journey map, she goes to an event. She's alone. She realizes she has no one to go to the event with. Her conversation is interrupted by some other influencer, and she gets home and realizes she misplaced the card that she got at the business event, so she's pretty sad. Her opportunities could be linking with people that she knows or conversation starters or something of that sort. So, got into how might we help users follow up after making a connection. And then I used the Moscow method to figure out what my must-haves are, which is must have a quick way to add new contacts, and we must have an easy follow-up feature. Concept sketches, I did a round of crazy 8s, 2 rounds to be exact, in a duration of 5 minutes. And these are my lo-fis, just showing you. When I get to the hi-fi, you'll see. I tried to keep it simple and make it really professional, and there were no icons, so 80% of my tested users were looking for icons. In the beginning, the onboarding process was a little, so I had to fix that. In the process of doing that, I'll show you in my hi-fi. Get to UI. Chose to do a mood board, which I used Instagram to get some feedback, and virtually 23 people responded, and in person I got 6 testers. These are the words that came about from people, and the most used words are in bold. Pink are the ones that I use to help with my brand identity. So here's my style tile, and the brand identity is women empowerment, collaboration, and professional. Atomic style guide. Desirability test. 9 users tested the first 3 screens of the application. 100% understood the brand identity was women empowerment, inspired, or some form of networking. Some call-outs was, I like that there's multicultural, ambiguous models on the start page. The objective is clear. Helpful notes were, make her another color, and the font color is too light, we can't see. So here's my kind of like an onboarding, telling you what the app really does and hitting the MVP, which is get a personalized experience based off of your interests. See women in your network that are going to the same event as you. Also, women you should meet based off your similar interests. Avoid the awkward first moment conversation feeling at an event. Start a quick pre-chat and introduce yourself. And then remember the conversation. Take quick notes on the conversation you just had. And then the last thing is to, create that follow-up within the next 72 hours. How do I get to? Oh, I think that's it. So here's the app itself. This is our landing page. And this is the onboarding process, which is based off of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which women build in genuine relationships, making connections and collaborating. So you would say your location, where you are, pick your industries that most interest you, and then you would see what you want to get out of the relationship, 3 goals. From there, you can talk about your skills or professions. And then you'll see a curated homepage of events and things you should learn or things you could collaborate based off of what it is that you chose as interests. 1? Okay. I could go through the rest of this, but I have more to say. So, but then you can find people in your industry, pre-chat. A notification will pop up and it'll tell you, hey, you can add new contacts, add them through AirDrop. You want to, Miss UX lady, you connected with her, you want to take some quick notes. It says things that you should ask yourself in meeting someone. And then you can easily follow up with them. How did I get here? Okay. Okay, and then it generates an email based off of what it is you learned about them with the quick notes. How do I get back here? Okay. Micro interactions. Next steps, continue to test, build a complementing website, implement mentorship feature, get involved, get this baby developed, get the word out through Facebook, Slack channels, and paid social media sponsored posts. Look to partner with Meetup and Eventbrite for women-focused events. And who runs who runs the world of squirrels? As you know, we love squirrels downstairs. Build with me, I'm Indiya Meadows, and thank you all.